Yo. So in the day's blueprint course, I'm gonna be showing y'all how to get videos that do this. So you can see that my analytics, by the way. You can see everything is not fake, everything is real. So like I said, in this full 10 million view blueprint, I'm gonna be showing y'all how to get videos. We go to my analytics, and y'all can see my analytics, by the way. So right here, I'm gonna go ahead and move my camera over so you can see everything's real. I'm gonna actually move it up here. So I'm gonna move it up here so y'all can see that everything is real and I'm not faking on. And I'm gonna show y'all the date. So I'm gonna show y'all the date to the day. So you see, it's April 1st in 2026, and yeah. So you can see 84 stayed to watch, and you can see right here they stay right here and they dropped out. So I'm gonna be showing y'all how to get the viewers to stay, because the hook is the most intriguing part of a video. The hook is a make or break these videos, and I'm gonna show you how I get viral videos. How I keep getting videos to keep passing with any editing style. Like I said, you don't need crazy editing style. You can use CapCut. You don't need to use Premiere Pro, After Effects. If you want to, go ahead. But with the methods I'm finna give y'all, the script methods, you don't gotta use none of that. After today's video, you should have your viral video by the end of this weekend. By the end of this weekend, cross pass over 10K views, 1K views. If you can start and follow behind my whole full course strategy method, you should have your viral video. So, with that being said, let's go into it. And if I feel a little bit confused, I'll let y'all know. So that way, I'm gonna use ChatGPT Gemini to help me get in the right direction, so I could coach y'all and put y'all on the right path to get these viral videos. So y'all can see preparations. Preparations tells you where the short mostly went to, so you can see it didn't go to the wrong audience. So all the methods that I give y'all, they are legit. So I don't care if this video I give y'all long from is 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour long. Just stay tuned to it. Like I said, all these methods right here, most of these coaches ain't going to give y'all these methods, and they charge the amount. They charge 4,000, like Tim told me in one of his other streams. Danny Love from the YouTube automation community, he's charged at least. So I'm gonna show y'all who Tim is real quick. But yeah, I just want to share the little the hook of my results, so you don't see I'm capping, because all these other coaches, they don't go to their analytics or show you that type of shit. So yeah, but Danny Love, he said he charges about $4,000 a coach. $4,000 a coach just to. He don't do free coaching, so like I don't do free coaching. It'll be $5,000 to give me one-on-one coaching with you, but I don't have a course. But if that ever happened, if you want one-on-one coaching, it'll just be $5,000, just because the sake of it, it takes too much effort put into it, too much work and too much time. So yeah, but from this blueprint, you don't gotta pay me no $5,000. So yeah, you can use my whole method to go viral. Like you want a full blueprint how I get my scripts, how I make my scripts, how do I structure my scripts, how do I plan my scripts. How do I look for the entry of the barrier of the niche, and how do I look for the high demand and low supply, and then how do I look for competition? How do I take my competitors' scripts but stay in that same script style but don't pivot the niche? You're gonna learn all that on this video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, so with that being said we're gonna get this video started. So yeah, all right. So let me just fix this up real quick, and then I'm gonna get y'all step by step. So yeah, I want to show y'all my retention right here, so y'all don't think I'm capping. Yeah, so I just zoomed this to y'all, and that shows y'all video just now. Y'all see a video, and y'all see the date. Nothing is fake. 11 p.m. where I'm at. April 1st, 2026. And yeah, next month will be May. So yeah, so as y'all can see that I'm not lying. All my results are real. So like I said, this will be the 10 million view blueprint. You can use a scripting method to blow up as many niches. Like I said, you can use black and white stroke, CapCut, and I'm gonna show you the templates that work. So towards the end of the video, if you stay towards the end of the video, I'm gonna give you the actual templates. What causes a video to keep going viral, and how do you don't need crazy editing. Scripting is what most likely causes your videos to go viral. So yeah, so the 92 viewers are staying at the 30 seconds of the hook. You see, the hook is a make or break these videos, and the most intriguing part of YouTube has this rule: if you could keep the viewers on for more than 30 seconds, most of the viewers that's on most of the videos. So if the videos, so let's say this, so if you got a 1 minute video and you could keep the viewers on for more than 30 seconds. Or keep them on for more, what happens is YouTube sees that the viewers are staying, and what happens if you got a 92 of viewers still watch at 30 more S-Mark, what happens with the algorithm is what the algorithm will keep doing is categorizing, keep pushing this, because you'll see the AVD tells that the viewers really like this content, so it's not going to ignore this. It's going to keep pushing. What causes it to get view gel is it's still learning the data of your channel, and what happens is with the video, so once your channel starts to take off, all your old shit start gaining more views. I know that happens with the algorithm is still collecting data of all your channels, but like I said, if you want good graphs like this, 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 you see this is my military channel. This wasn't luck. If you think this was luck, I don't know what your mind is, bro. If you think this is called strategy, and this is called framework, so I wouldn't have a lot of videos to gain these amount of views if I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. And my channel went alone. Like I said, I bought multiple channels, framework, format, pattern, style, but yeah. So, like I said, let's not waste our time. So y'all came here to learn scripting, right? So the simple way to understand the angle shift. So you are not doing it. So like I said, I'm gonna read this off to y'all. So I plan this one-on-one for that. I plan this. So this is gonna be the integrations where it basically tells like what clips we should show at that right part of the video to cause the viral video. Then we got ones right here for the ABV Chico for retention sheet, and then we got ones over simple to understand the angle shift, and we got ones over find outliers section system, the clean version. We got one over the how to use solid niche look viral strategy prompt beginners understandings. Then we got one over prompt title solid niche lock plus viral angle strategy system. Then we got another one right here called hook analyzer, where it analyzes the structure of our hooks and tells like the reason, the storytelling, the commentary style, shocking, curiosity, quick base, question based, emotional pulls, informational other, and then it tells mislead. It'll tell us what misleads. It'll tell what was not in it and what was in it. So yeah, so it says it'll give us a green verdict. So green, strong viral hook retention. It gives yellow decent, but yeah, red, and then it'll basically tell us so other strong labels options. Hook, so we could basically analyze the competitors, see why they go viral the way they did. Was it the hook, the loop, the payoff? And it basically tells all the structure to it. So, yeah, like I said, this blueprint is the full blueprint. After this blueprint, you no longer at a back course. You can tell all the grooves suck your fucking dick. And I don't mean to curse like that. But sorry if I'm coming out in a bad way. And like I said, the business is business. I just don't want you to get scammed by these other fake coaches. But like I said, you're going to have access to all my Gemini chats below the video and all my ChatGPT chats, and you're gonna have access to all my prompts. So yeah, so all right. So with that being said, is we got this viral Bible of the script SOP. SOP will be about the bullet points. So let me explain it. So bullet eyes, exactly. You hit the bullet eyes. So the bullet eyes will be so. Let's do a control plus and zoom in. So what your understanding actually means. So viral creators who became before paid, and then it's going to understand why the hook, structure, the pacing, the thumbnails, and why it went viral the way it did. So what does the SOP teaches you? SOP teaches you how to identify the viral structure. Not just the video not just a video what it's about. Why the viewers will keep watching this? What keep the viewers watching? Like it'll basically tell us like the hook structure, like why the viewers keep watching this, and why the viewers are not swiping away at this right time. So yeah. So for the green part, for the yellow part here, it'll basically tell us how to flip the structure into a niche, keep the energy, changing the content. So it tells the red. So how to know what stays versus pivot. So you don't understand or get trapped. So your mind don't get lost. Like I said, if you doing a million things at once, your mind will get lost. That's why I say I made this 1 hour to 2 hour course for y'all explaining how the script work. Out of all these fucking fake coaches, I don't want to call out names, but you know there's a lot of these fake coaches in the space that coach and give fake methods, fake guru shit. All right, so the strategy flip. What makes a viral video competitors takes off for the flip of it? So it basically tells the performance, the transplant. You keep what makes you, and then basically tells the heart right here. So like I said, this SOP will be given to y'all. Literally, some gurus, Danny Levov would have probably charged you at least $300 to $97 for SOP like this. Some gurus don't give this out for free, so be happy that I'm giving this to y'all. It'll be below the video where you can check it out. But yeah. Alright, so with that being said, but yeah, fast pacing viral dialogue, so high attention hooks keeps all the engines. It's gonna keep it up. So the body right here, so you see the heart and the body. The smart rescues for your niche, discovery finds, tech finds, fails, military glitches, naturals, and it'll basically tell us. So the results is the organization. So algorithm seems the higher retention and structures, and viewers sees something completely fresh. And you'll win both sides. So, all right. So, why the flip beats the crowd? So, flip beats the crowds. Most creators in discovery teaches niches to talk about the textbook. They're boring, and by flipping, they'll flip. So, firstly, what I see a lot of creators do is they'll take one of the competitors' scripts, and then they'll basically tell AI, "Here, give me a script just like this." It's not a good way to come out like it. You need an actual prompt that'll tell you step by step how to do it. you're just telling AI anything. AI is not going to fucking know everything about this and how to come out with a script. If you're going to just say, somebody create me a script about pets like this, it's going to not know about nothing like this. You got to give it a full structured prompt to where it can know the pacing, it can know the transcript of another viral video, and it can look at the transcript and it can know, and you could basically bring it. So if you got a few videos posted on your channel, whatever, like I say, if you got a few videos posted, you could bring in one of your viral transcripts and it can know what style that transcript works for your exact niche to not over guess it. All right, so you're taking a script style people that already watched it for 60 seconds that was intrigued to keep watching it. So you're gonna give them a brand new twist. That's basically what it's saying. So the pet hook. So he thought he was slick, and then your flip, they thought this was hidden forever. So that's you see, this is gonna be like the competitor's hook, and then our flip is gonna be like they thought he was hidden forever. So yellow part. So warnings, don't lose the logic flip. So yeah. So you don't want to lose the logic flip. You want to keep the energy, but keep the same context. So yeah. So all right. So we got the step by step for your script flip. So find a competitor video that went viral and go to the YouTube search. Sort by view count. Sort by view count. Pick a video that has more views than our average subscriber count. So if we went to a video like this, so let's say this, we go to YouTube. Let's say kind order. Let's say y'all like pets, right? Alright, so y'all like pets about. Alright, so let me take my camera off real quick. So let's go to YouTube real quick. Let's go to kind order. I'm gonna make my camera a little bit more smaller for y'all so y'all can see it. Alright, so I'm gonna close out of this. Alright, so I'm gonna make my camera a little bit smaller for y'all so y'all can see it. Alright, so y'all can see my screen. So we're gonna go to a channel called Kind Order. You see Kind Order right here is verified, and you see there's no crazy editing on these sorts, and he literally gain. So what we do is we want to find smaller creators though. So this is basically how I'm gonna tell y'all step by step how to do. So let's go back over to our chat. Alright, so let me close that tab so that don't distract me. Let me also close this one. Alright, so yeah, we got just this tab open. So we want to find our competitors. We want to get the transcript. We want to open up the video, click the three dots, show transcript. So what we're gonna be doing is using a video transcript download. So we want to go to one of the most viral videos. So most viral videos. So you see, has 900K subscribers, and you want to look for 8.5 million views. But you don't want to use.
This is why you should adopt. This is why I put a bag.
You don't want to use one like over like 6 months over. You want to use one that's recent. So like I said, because then that would be like a lot of competitors did that, and it'll be already full. So you want to find how to man below supply where it's not overtaken by a lot of bigger creators yet. So yeah, so where it's not overcrowded by a lot of competition, by a lot of copycats. So look at find you ways that like really stand out to got that angle. So yeah, so what we're gonna basically do is go to this view count. What it say? Go to this view count. So we're gonna take this title to search. So we're gonna basically get the transcript. So we'll go to YouTube transcript downloader. YouTube. My bad, chat. Transcript downloader. And I know y'all came here for ways ago. So write down an example. So my niece is metal detecting, and you write down your example what your niece is, or you basically give it your bio. So there's two ways you could do it. You could give it your bio. So if it's pets commentary, you could say what I see on screen is kind order pets. If you looking for dolphins, whatever, what you tell us is I see dolphins. So you write down your niche, you write down a sentence, and then you'll basically edit to the prompt. So my channel, so you'll basically edit that, and you go to the brackets. So like I said, this prompt will be right here. So how to use this prompt? Like I said, you can use Claude, you can use Gemini. So what we're going to be using today is we're going to be using ChatGPT. So since ChatGPT is way easier and it's way quicker, like I said, Gemini works, but we're going to use ChatGPT and Gemini. So for me today, what we're going to do? We're going to use Gemini. So we're going to go to our Gemini chat, and I'm going to use one of my gems. But for y'all could create a gem. And I'm going to show you how to create this gem. So if y'all don't have already gem, so all you just do is click the three dots right here, click the three lines. Go to gems. You go to new gems, and like I said, you could create a gem. So name it. You can name it. So if your name is Tom, if your name is Bradley, if you can name it Bradley Strategist Gem Secret Sauce 2026, and you could just name the gem, and then you'll go to here save. So if I wanted to, I could name TayReese New Sauce Sorts 2026 exclusive stuff. So you can name it really anything. So you go to save, and it'll know about your gem. So it'll name TayReese Ian, and we'll say start chat. So what you will do is start the chat, and this will be your gem you use. So that way you can remember everything. So everything will be in here piled up. And like I said, Gemini is unlimited. Basically, and you could basically make a photo with ChatGPT, so you could do the same thing with ChatGPT. So if you wanted to, you would basically go to a project. So you go to project, and if you want to create a new ChatGPT, like a GPT, because that's what I use mostly get all my viral videos. So you basically go to here. And by the way, don't mind my family in the background. That's my autistic cousin. He lives with my grandma. My grandma adopted him when he was little because his parents left him. But yeah, when he was little, so she's taking care of him, which God is great. God gave my grandma good luck for that. But yeah, all right. So we're gonna create a project. Yeah. So she got a lot of good luck for that, and God's great. So yeah. Well, yeah, every parent's not a good parent, and yeah. So we'll basically do it. We're not gonna focus on that topic right now, but we're gonna get back to me showing y'all these ways to go. But yeah, so what I basically want to do is show y'all, take this transcript to y'all. So we're gonna copy everything we see on screen, everything we see fucking directly on screen. Copy the fuck after me. Don't skip any fucking word I said. Copy the fuck after me, please. And I'm sorry YouTube for the cursing, but I'm trying to explain it in a business mannerable way. So what we'll basically do is, don't make shit hard, don't do that. Because when you make shit hard, you make your mind hard. Alright, so what we'll basically do is copy the transcript, and we'll basically paste it there. So since we made the already new gym, we'll basically copy that transcript that the SOP is going to include, and I'm going to zoom out of this. So the original needs versus sub needs. So what it's going to basically do is tell us notes, give us notes, and you can read this. You see analytics, viral metrics, hook strengths, pacings, and this is payoff. So yeah, so this is viral script flip. So niche example. So and it says so this right here. So flip this. So what I'll basically do to look for the confidence in between the angles is I'll basically take this title. I'll basically take this title to search, and if I want to, I'll basically take this title to search, and I'll basically use so for y'all could use. So I'll basically go to your channel. I'm gonna go to my channel. You can use vid.IQ and look for the confidence in between it, because you can see the high demand and low supply. And you don't want to do something where a lot of copycats are taking up that angle, because you know when a video goes viral, you know there's a lot of fucking copycats that come to the angle, and it will make it hard for you to really stand out as a smaller channel. So yeah, it'll make it harder for you to stand out as a smaller channel. But yeah. Alright, so you see mom tries to find cats. Overall score 26. And you can see nobody searching for this. Of course, we want to do something search worthy. So we'll basically paste it again. You take out the emojis. Mom tries to search for the cats. You'll see 24 overall score, medium. And what we just do is we see a lot of these copycat channels, which I hate. So what we'll basically do is copy all this data on the screen. We'll copy all this data on the screen, and we'll basically go to here. So we'll copy everything we see on screen. Everything we see on screen. And we'll just go to here. We'll basically give it this. And what I like to do too is give it like a screenshot. So I like to go through here, and I like to give it like a screenshot. So if we're doing shorts, you go to shorts. If you're doing long form videos, you do long form videos. So I like to just give it a screenshot of everything I see on screen to do with shorts. And yeah, so this is basically what I like doing to keep me on the right path. So yeah, so what I'm basically going to do is go to this, and I'm going to basically copy everything we see on screen. Everything we see on the screen, because we can see the entry, the barrier, the high demand, the low supply, and that really matters a lot. So in case we got to go to a new angle, but we're going to basically change the title around. So yeah. Alright, so the viral SOP, so yeah. So when you find a competitor's transcript, you are operating the 3 layers. Similarity, not understanding this. Why most creators platinum and they get low views, because they don't understand this, or they don't do proper niche research, and this part is important. So what does this mean? So what is this? So it was the broadcaster YouTube files your video. So YouTube sees your titles, whatever, original niche stay here, sub niche right here. So yeah, so it sees the conflict of it. So it says right here. So yeah. So the next part is why you're both in the same time. So you are in the animals niche, and next thing you do is commentary niche, and then what the viewers will start doing is confuse them a lot. They will start posting fucking things about gymnastics, and I was doing the same thing, but now I'm a coach. I'm showing y'all ways to grow. Y'all don't see me switching my niche around like I used to. All I do is post YouTube automation growth videos. And I know where my audience is going. Where my audience is going, people who want to find ways to grow, people who love to see methods to grow, people who watch growth videos. All right, so step by figuring out the analytics, the niche laters. So it's just know your niche word by word, like the phrases. If you're doing metal detecting commentary, know your niche metal detecting. If you're doing pets commentary, know pets commentary. If you're doing true crime, know true crime. If you're doing nails commentary, know nails commentary. And like I said, there's a lot of those great niches out there y'all get started to. So yeah, this is the full blueprint how to hit 10 million views without second guessing how to get a good script, good hook to go viral every single time. So you don't want to miss anything in this video. If you do miss anything in this video, you'll be the one that don't go viral, and the one that when your videos won't perform well, you'll be the one like, oh, what am I doing wrong? You should have paid attention to the video, bro. I gave you all step by step the whole fucking blueprint. So you want to identify your niche. How you present your content. So fast talking, over footage, calm storytelling, reactions, commentary. That is your niche style. You want to write it down. So you want to write it down like what you know about your niche. And you can always ask AI. You can give you your bio, whatever, or your few titles, or your competitor's titles. You can ask it. So what is the sub niche? So sub niche style in those, or give it a transcript. So it says find a competitor. Go to search. We already did that part. So yeah. So we'll go to analytics, audience, and you find a trending graph. You want to make sure your stuff is green, red, flatline, but yeah. So we'll basically go to this right here. And this part right here will be where we find recent stuff to our niche. So we'll basically go to here. So I'm gonna use one of my pet channels for example. So you see, here's my niche channel, niche. You will tell your niche. You will tell it the fast pace, commentary, the original niche. So what we basically do? Whoa. I don't want to have y'all on the right path. I don't want to have y'all on the wrong path. Like, oh, TayReese, you posted this video. I feel a bit confused. My brain don't feel like. I don't want to have y'all like that, bro. I want to have y'all on the right path. So yeah. So I'm gonna try to make this a bit easier for y'all, but. Like I said, this might get hard a little bit. YouTube is a hard game. You're competing with billions of creators. YouTube is a 9.910 million blue platform where billions of creators. Now that it's taking up Netflix. YouTube has gotten so big where it has taken over the audience for Netflix. Netflix is losing audience. Movie theaters are losing audience. YouTube is fucking taking over all the audience tags. So like I said, YouTube is a gang, the best way to do it, man. Yeah. So if you ain't on YouTube, you ain't fucking with it for real, bro. Go ahead. If you ain't YouTube gang, you ain't lane gang. But yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to basically do is go to one of my pets channels, and I'm going to go to my pets by TayReese. And I'm going to search this in. And I'm going to go to pets by TayReese. And what I'm going to do is basically go to search. I'm going to give it my bio. I'm going to say my bio to my niche. Alright, so I'm going to go to my bio to my niche. And yeah, like I said, y'all probably see me getting all these views and think, oh, bro, it's luck. I'm doing something. It's not luck. It's called strategy. And I asked my mom, I try to show my mom the channel. I was like, Mom, do you think this is luck? Do you think this is luck or this is really strategy? Like, I know what I'm doing. And they really think this is luck. And they be like, oh, bro, I'm mad. It's not your ass. It's just you don't know what works. And I'm showing you ways to know what works and know how to get a good script so the algorithm can keep pushing you. Algorithm won't push your ass video. If you didn't try and you put enough effort into it and your script is bad, the algorithm knows that it has a reader. It reads through every word that your script says in your editor mode. If you read that, the algorithm knows when you're saying something bad. That's why when you see a lot of channels get straight down, the algorithm knows what you showed and it knows what you did in that video. Like the algorithm is categorized to see that. Alright, so what I'll basically do is give it this and I'll say my transcript to my channel and niche. But those are my predators one. Alright. So what we'll do is basically go to this and we'll copy all this right here. So this is basically the niche health check. So yeah. So we'll basically copy this niche health check, but yeah, so we'll basically copy all this. And it'll basically give us a new angle. So yeah, we'll go through it. And then for this part right here, we can basically see the 20 things that make our video viral. So we could bookmark this and we can see. So every niche uses these 20 rules. Uses these 20 uses similarity. So they use raise bait, trending topics, events, Easter eggs, strong hooks, and the first 30 seconds, 1 in 30 seconds, looping videos, creative CTAs, pattern interrupts, big emotions, controversies, simple formats, repeatable formats, wholesome max, unexpected twists, storytelling hooks, tensions, payoff, sound design, sound effects, easy digging strong hooks, trending topics, fast pacing, subtitles, that adds the meaning, relaxability, high contrast visuals, clear idea, instantly understood, Easter eggs and rewards rewatching. So yeah. So like I said, the videos are cool. All right. So the next step what we got is step by step how to find 5 most viral technically. So I'm gonna zoom in for this to read y'all. So read 20 things above. So don't skip these parts. So I'm gonna drink water real quick because we are into this video and Alright, so you want to spend 2 minutes reading this. So you want to spend 2 minutes reading through this whole SOP. Like I said, y'all have access to this. This will be below the chat where y'all can check it out. So yeah. So you know what the meaning is. So before the AI source and understanding the pattern interrupt and means helps you apply the script. So you next thing you want to do is basically pick a format. You want to pick a format. So you want what a format is. It could be the title, the first starting of the title, long form, short form, whatever. Same thing I just really explained to y'all. So it's just copy the prompt. Copy the prompt. That'll be below this SOP, so where y'all can check it out. So the prompt will include copy the prompt. So you want to fill in your niche format. You want to paste your competitor's video title. You want to paste their few video counts. So, yeah. So like I said, this prompt will be below where y'all can check it out. So you want to save the top 5 results. So when AI gives you like the top five results, you want to basically give that screenshot to Gemini. Gemini can check through the list, and yeah, you can see the check through list of a new script. These are the most negative things. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna go through this and we're gonna basically paste the script, paste this prompt. So you want to use these script examples. So the prompt asks you the lines are showing that technically #1 actions use this exact line as the model and the exact hook style. So you're not just copying, you're learning the patterns. You're learning the patterns of what's causing these videos to go viral. So beginner's tips. So like I said, subscribers don't matter either, so that don't matter. So every niche uses a different combo of 22 crime channels. So you can have one true crime channel, metal detecting, pets commentary, and like ones use the twist, a different twist, unexpected twist. They don't guess. Let the article tells you, then apply it to every single video. So alright, so like I said, so this will be the article right here, the niche article. So what we do for the niche article is we'll basically paste this right here. And yeah, so we'll paste this. So how to apply this? How to apply this without flip-flopping? So when you bring me a competitor script, tell me which 20 of the videos perform well, and I would show you which ones they missed, like the gaps in their scripts, the gaps in their videos, titles, whatever. And it'll basically go through the gaps in the market to see what they missed to help us go viral. So yeah. So the next the viral lifecycle system is in 2026, YouTube algorithm uses topic clustering. Topic clustering is if you're into integration perfection, so find one green title, milk that topic, and milk that topic, the 20 to 20 video. So what I mean by milk that topic, make a similar video to 10 to 20 of that videos. Don't change that topic around like to that similar of that title. So you know when I'm on my niche right here, how I did this. So you see he didn't. So I could repeat this so I could thought my dog, or we could just change it around and make it way more stronger. But yeah, so if I show y'all one of my so let me switch to my tab. If I show y'all if I show y'all my hidden assist niche, my hidden assist niche is about niche detecting hidden found things. So yeah, if I show y'all that my niche, you can see that my detecting titles is followed behind the title pattern. Once that title pattern die down, that's when I'll pivot that title format. But right now I'm sticking to that format because that's what the viewers want to see more. So yeah, I'm gonna make like 10 to 20 videos of that format, and that format will be the format that give me the amount of views. So yeah. And then when the views start dying down, and you can see when the topic is slowing down. You can see that in settings. You can view all that in settings. So yeah, like I said, off this whole system itself alone, I could charge at least fucking 5,000 for this whole blueprint, or at least 500 like these gurus would do. But I'm giving it to y'all for free, so y'all ain't gotta buy no course. Y'all ain't gotta worry about the course. Like I said, fuck the coaches, what they coach. Let them keep coaching. But I can speak for me. I can't speak for other people right now. So yeah. I'll let other people do their thing, but yeah. They don't speak on me. Why should I speak on them, you know? So yeah. So I can do right here for they're checking this, so we can see you can see the repeatable thing. So we got an analytics. This is what I mean by repeatable. We got an audience. You can see when it starts to dial. When this goes right here, so when it starts to dial, when this goes right here from moderate to low, I'll say, so you see this is very high. So in a market, you can see this market. So what I'm gonna do is move over my camera so y'all can see it a little bit more. So we can see the market size of this. This is basically what the viewers want to see. When it's high like this, we could basically take the structure right, take the starting of the structure, and we could basically use, they want metal detecting, but we could change this ending style and keep using this for 10 to 30 more videos. And when this died down, we'll see if it goes on modern. When it starts going low, then we'll pivot to a new, we'll find another competitor style and try to pivot to that angle, title, and then angle. Or we could use this prompt, so we basically bring it the angle of the competitor style we pivot to. So what I would do is take a screenshot of this. So what I mean, and yeah. So what I'm gonna do is take a screenshot of this, and I'm gonna feed this to my AI tab. So yeah. So make sure y'all stick to one sub me. So don't copy off what I do. Copy off what I do, but just stick to one sub me. So you want to use one sub me, for example. I'm using 2 to show y'all. So I'm gonna stick to one sub me. So yeah. So what I'm gonna basically do is copy all my data on screen. So yeah. So I'm gonna copy all my data on screen. And I'm gonna basically come back over to my Gemini chat. Yeah, you want to make sure you pay close attention, I'm gonna paste this. And what I'm gonna basically do is I'm gonna paste everything on screen. So I'm gonna give it a screenshot of my channel. So I'm gonna give it a screenshot of my channel. And it's gonna tell us the angle that we should stick to, and it's gonna let us know if we should give this angle like 10 to 20 more videos with this title angle. And like I said, title matters. And like I said, I'm gonna be telling you the script, so it's gonna come out with a script and it's gonna tell us what we should stick to. So yeah. So what I'm gonna basically do is give it this right here, give it these screenshots, and I'm gonna come back to this SOP. So yeah. So the phase one is of the goal, man. So the goal, man, is basically videos 1 to 5. So the goal is to you want to get more videos on green. So when you're hitting green right here, this is basically the pattern of it. So you can see that they want to see more of this. When it's on green, they're hungry for more of this. So when it goes on red is low. That means they don't want to see this. That means they're boring. It's boring. Pivot to a new angle. So yeah. So I'm gonna do right now is basically talk to AI. So AI, what I need you to do, AI. So AI, you can see of my screen, so on my one of my hidden assist channels, another of my Faceless channel, you can see that this audience tab is high, very high, right? This tells us that these viewers want to see more of this. Modern and be like, yeah, a little bit, but when it's on low, that means pivot. When he starts going from high to low, that means we basically gotta bring you another angle, bring you a competitor's title, tell us to go on a working angle, but we don't want to copy his exact title. You'll give me a newer title that will pivot to that will get us views, and we'll basically see like the high demand and low supply of that. So we'll first thing before we bring you a title, we'll basically go and search. We'll go to search for one of the most top performing videos. We'll bring all the data we see in search with the VIQ score, and you let us know the high demand and low supply if this is overcrowded. If this is overcrowded, or it's not overcrowded by copycats, what we then do is we'll basically take that angle and copy some of them words so they're first starting, but we will basically change the ending of it. Change the ending of it to make our title stand out so we can keep going viral. And then what we do is we'll get our angle, so at least 10 to 20 videos. If it's after 10 videos, if it's still on low, then what we'll do is rush and repeat this method. But if it's not, many bigger channels copying that most newest viral video in that angle that working with that outlier, we will basically copy that, make a similar title, or if it's too crowded, you'll give me a new angle, but we'll stay with some of them words, but create a new angle that will give me views. That's where the angle's not crowded, where I'm gonna most likely get these views to go viral for it. But yeah, so this is what I want to show you too. And you can see I'm sweating. I put a lot of work into these long form videos of me making all these videos. But yeah, so what we'll basically do is go through this. And like I said, these gurus, they're just quick to sell their shitty course. They might talk bad about you. Oh, they flex it. Them niggas are quick to sell their shitty course. Shitty fucking course. I'm like, bro, it's not that serious, bro. It's a course. Like, yeah. So we go to viral techniques, ratings, and I respect everybody about it. I expect everybody's business model, but the course stuff, they scam through that. I gotta go. So raise bait, 3 to 10. It'll tell us raise bait, trending topics, Easter eggs. So yeah. So like I said, what we could basically do, so host on max, it will basically tell us this, and it'll basically tell us everything we need. So what we'll basically do is, since we're in this angle, we could basically stick to this angle, so we could basically ask it, so we'll make more videos to this angle, right? So we'll basically tell us, so if we want to pivot to a new angle, so since it's on very high, we'll basically come to this, copy this, and we'll get us to AI. And what we'll do is stick to this angle, so this is on high. So we will stick to the starting of this title angle, but change the ending since viewers want to see more of this, and you will give me examples. Alright, so what we do is basically stick to this angle, but change like the ending of it. And then once it starts going low and it gets overcrowded, so I'll say for audience, if it's still on very high, then we'll use this angle for more and more videos. It'll keep going viral, keep performing as well. But once it starts going low, that means we got to pivot to a new angle, and we'll find a high demand and low supply for that angle. Y'all probably ask me, what is high demand and low supply? It's basically like the market size of it. So we don't want to go with somewhere it's overcrowded by already copycats taking up that space. We want to see where it's not a lot of copycats, where our channel go and search and basically stand out and rank, so we can start getting views for that. So when people go to search up like metal detecting or wherever, so yeah, for that keywords, and we can see the searches through the highest views for how many people are searching through it monthly. So I'm gonna show you that too. So yeah, so It gets a new title. We stick to this title and go for more than like 10 to 20 more videos. But yeah, 10 to 20 more videos. And y'all have access to this chat below. Like I said, these course sellers crews got a lot of fucking egos. Be like, oh, bro, you shitty. Fuck this. Nobody told you to sell your course. Fuck your course. Your course is shitty, bitch. I have no respect for you if you're selling a course. If you have a school, that's a different ballgame, bro. It's a school. See, that's the difference between you going to create a fake link of a course, trying to scam people and get people out of their money and get fraud, you know? There's a difference between that, bro. But you know, but yeah. So the hook right here, so the detector, so it can see the hook, the detector, it can see everything. It basically gives us a hook in our style that will keep our niche going viral, so we don't change anything around. It's not going to cause it to go viral. You see, it matches the hook style. It matches basically the title style with the hook. So you see right here, they detector right here, and you see they went metal detecting. So it keeps the detecting part, but in the hook. So that's the important part that make the viral videos too. So yeah, that's mostly what you want to aim for too. All right, so you see that. All right, so the next part on the screen is I basically want to explain to y'all is how to manage low supply. So how to manage low supply. So this is what you call how to manage low supply. So let's say craziest fans. Let's say we see a channel about craziest fans, and let's say we go through their videos. You see all his videos, all his outliers, whatever, 3 days ago, and we see ones with over 1 million, right? 2 weeks ago, you see ones with over 2.3 million, right?
You're the craziest thing.
So what we'll do is basically take this right here. We'll take his title and we'll search this. So instead of us putting, we could take a hashtag shorts out or leave it. It's up to y'all. So what we'll do is we'll basically go through here, craziest fans, and we'll basically search it. And this is what I mean by how to manage low supply. So we can see this average whoa too big. So you see, of course we want to aim for it, not like this. That's of course why I pivoted. So I pivoted to an. Let me drink water real quick for y'all, chat. So that's the reason why I pivoted to. I kept some of these keywords. I just pivoted because guess what? This tells me that this right here is oversaturated. This is oversaturated a little with this angle. So you see, that's why I pivoted to. They went metal detector. So I went to a new angle of it. So yeah. So that's what is high demand, low supply. And I'm gonna actually have Gemini explain it to y'all. So yeah, of course we never want to go for an angle like this. So I'm gonna basically copy this on screen. I'm gonna copy this on screen, and then I'm gonna go to my Gemini chat, I believe, and I'm gonna paste this. So. Like I said, I don't care if my video is 1 hour long. This is the video that y'all want to watch. It's better than bad, of course. And this is the full blueprint and hitting 10 million.
You're the craziest things that we've ever found in Drain. You're the craziest.
This is the full blueprint and hitting 10 million views. 10 million views on shorts with a great script, and we cause a great title to match that script. So yeah, so you might want to pay attention to this video no longer. How long it is, bro. If you could sit there, I'll say this. So let me explain this. And y'all know your brain's about to get teed up. But my thing is, if you could watch speed, if you could watch a 1 hour video speed, right? And he's not doing shit. Yeah, I think all he's just doing is fucking goofing around, playing around, entertainment shit. And it makes the viewers care, laugh, fucking emotional sometimes, but he knows that way to make shit viral. And it's the hook style. So what I'm gonna do too is on one of my videos soon, I'm gonna expose how speed is able to get these good hooks and how you can niche spin it to your niche to get the same exact hook style, but they go with your niche to fit with your niche to keep going viral. I'm gonna explain that for one of my videos on my channel. So since I'm back coaching and pushing all these videos how to get great hooks, I'm gonna explain to y'all a method for that soon. That's coming soon. But one thing is I want to say, and I know a lot of y'all brains finna get teed up, whatever. One thing for sure, if you could watch a fucking speed, long form video speed. Just goofing around, playing around games, and I don't mean to throw speed under the path. I have nothing against speed. Speed is my favorite streamer, by the way. One of my favorite streamers. He inspired me to keep doing YouTube. He inspired me to keep going. But my thing is like, if you could watch this shit, bro, there's no problem in you watching my videos, me showing you how the ways to grow. And if y'all could watch the guru videos, like let's unmute it real quick.
Hey, baby.
It's like he's there to entertain y'all, but I don't. It's like if y'all could watch this right here, no value is being bought, like showing y'all ways to go. Me, I'm showing y'all the actual ways to get these views, strategies, real methods, proven to go viral metrics. So you really might want to pay attention. If you don't, then that's on you, bro. All I can say is best of luck for you not paying attention. That's really all I can do. I can't control your brain, control your mental. You're you. At the end of the day, you're you. You're gonna have your own decision, you're you. It's what you do, bro. I can't control that. So y'all, if y'all want to listen, hey, y'all gonna be on the right path to have success. So what you want to do right here for this is we find an entry of the barrier. So we'll see the entry of the barrier, and we'll see like the competition between these titles, and we'll see like if it's high demand and low supply, to make sure we're not going for something where it's too oversaturated, and we'll see if too many copycats are taking up this angle. But yeah, so what we're going to basically do. All right, so right here. All right, so this is one of my competitors' titles. You can see the high demand and low supply, and you can see if too many copycats are taking up too many of these videos. And a lot of people came to me and said, "Oh, bro, your streams are too long. I'm not gonna sit there and watch no long form video." And I'm gonna repeat it again. If you go watch an entertainment video speed gain about 600,000, it's like something to make you fucking laugh. You go watch a video where I'm giving you free Viagra, girl. No matter if I'm stuttering, whatever, I'm improving these videos. This is knowledge. You see on screen, what you see on screen right now is what I'm showing you step by step how to do it. Listen, this is fucking knowledge, man. I ain't here to play no fucking games with you. I'm a coach, a professional one. All that goofing around shit, leave it what the fuck it is. And I'm sorry if I don't want your dad to watch this and think, "Oh, you're talking to my kid like that." Nah, it ain't like that. I want you to get your kid in the right path so where he can start bringing you paychecks in, man. He can start bringing you paychecks in, man. So pops and mama. If anybody's mom watching this, I respect you. I respect you raising your peoples. I respect you. I have nothing against y'all. Nothing against my fans. I love all my fans. International fans, USA fans, base fans. I love y'all, bro. Nothing against y'all, but what I want y'all to do is stay on the right path so y'all can get these views, so you don't be like your copycats or your ops don't be ahead of you. So that way you get in front of your ops, get in front of your people that's against you, and yeah, you can overbeat them and show you that I really put you in a path where you can keep hitting these metrics rather than being luck. So we'll basically take a screenshot of our data and we'll basically ask it so high demand and low supply. So I'm gonna type this out, by the way, but yeah, y'all can copy it directly off me. Like I said, my whole chats will be below the stream. Below the video where y'all can check it out. So this is the high demand. What I want to explain too is basically, so Speed is taking all these clips you see right here, all these clips you see that he's posting over here. These came from exactly his main channel. So like I said, if you could watch anything to do with Speed and for entertainment, there's no value being brought into it. It's just there to make you giggle, laugh. You can watch one of my videos. So like I said, no value right here is being brought. All he's really doing is just making you giggle, laugh, entertainment. And he's really good at it. He's skill set out of it. Good personality, but yeah, you can watch my shit, but yeah. I'm here to help y'all grow. I ain't here to put you on the right bad path. Nah, I'm not against none of you. I love my viewers. I support every race, black, white, whatever. My dad's black. I'm not against no race, but yeah. A lot of the coaches in the group and the YouTube automation space is white, and I respect that. A lot of creators on YouTube is white, and I respect that. I'm not against that at all. But what I don't respect is y'all wasting my time and y'all not using the shit. I want y'all to win, bro. I don't want y'all to lose. I don't want y'all to be like here 6 years later and you're a nobody. I don't want you to be like that. I want you to be somewhere I could come back and be like, "Damn, bro, I want you really took action. Man, I could die. If I could see you in real, I could dap you up, man. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you for really taking action, bro. I'm proud of you for not being the one to just sitting there, just letting a real pass you by and not putting in the effort, you know? I'm glad you're actually sitting there grinding and taking action. I'm proud of y'all. So that's what I can say, too. Alright, so for this one right here, so based on your screenshot, it would basically tell us like the verdict. So it tells the verdict, so the high demand and low supply. So we'll basically tell us the competitor angle is crazy as fines. This is your pivot, high stakes for they drank this prison thing. So they drank this prison thing, but and found this. So we're gonna keep the same angle. This is why this works. Is this uses prisons, high performance, keywords, and discovery. So yeah, so if we was to go to search one of these titles that AI gave us, we'll see that is not a lot of people's using this. Not a lot of people's using it where our videos could go into search rankings where our video could pop up in first thing for search. So yeah, you see 4 years ago, 2 years ago, we see like all these videos still pulling in views. So you see average subscribers and you can see average year. So we could always take it our top performing videos in search. So yeah, if this is way too big, what we do is tell it it's way too big, and we could tell the size of it is too big. Cause of course you want to go for stuff like where the size of it is not too large. So we could basically tell it like, give us more titles. The size of this is too big, or we need more titles. But yeah, of course you don't want to compete with channels with over with over average subscribers with 20. That would be too big. So I'll basically tell it that the competition between these titles are too big. So what I want to explain to y'all too is some of y'all don't. It be y'all titles. The titles you say this is what y'all make mistakes on. Y'all try to use titles where there's over fucking millions of people that use that shit, and your video's not gonna get seen. By the algorithm, the algorithm use titles where it thinks low demand and high supply. What is low competition and volume don't matter. Overall scores could be 26 to 40, 30, but of course you don't want to go like 70. You don't want to do something where it's too high, where you're competing with over over 1 million subscribers. That would be really hard for your video to pop up. So what I could do is to give me more titles. Way too high of competition. So what we do is give me more titles, and we'll tell it that would be way too high of competition. So what it's gonna basically do is give us new titles, but yeah, new titles, and you see right here. So they detain. So you see it gives new titles right here. So we basically pivot our last end. We pivot our ending structure, but we keep the first starting structure, like this first starting angle. You see this 6 months ago, 600. Wow. Yo, that's crazy. So this is exactly what we want to look for, but we want to make sure our average subscribers ain't channels with over 1 million, because it's going to be hard, bro. It's going to be hard. You got to think, chat. You got to think there's going to be big and little channels that we got to compete with. We don't want to compete with channels with over 1 million subscribers. We want to go for the smaller ones. Smaller ones, the range, the sweet range. So y'all been good, chill throughout my streams. Y'all ain't been doing nothing too crazy. The good range I would aim for if you're a newer creator, start 100K to 500K. I wouldn't go higher than that. The minimum I'll go is 1 mil. I wouldn't go way higher because guess what? You got to compete with bigger channels. It'll be hard for you to stand out. So an angle like this is yes. You see average subscribers 97,000. Oh wow, that's crazy. So we can really stand out for that. So this right here will be somewhere our video could show up at, and we're not competing. You see, overall score is 36. What we look for, so like I say, your titles do matter because it's the competition in between that, and you want to look for. You don't want your top performing channels to be over 1 million. It will be hard for your video to show up. So yeah, you want to do stuff where there's smaller demand but high demand. You know, so it goes like this. You want to look for where it's smaller channels winning, where it's not channels over 1 million where you got to compete with. So we see it 2 weeks ago. We see one like this in search. We see a channel like this. So what we could do for our next sort is be like we could change it around and we could put some of these keywords. We can see the demand of these keywords, but yeah, I'm gonna say that for another video because I don't want to make this video too long. But yeah, 47,000 subscribers, 133 videos, and we can see this most popular right here. And we can see go to more. You can see that this is not luck. You see average is whole channel alone views is 100 million views, March 19, 2025, and you see the hooks is what made these viral. So we gotta click it right here. Are you Dad? And the prompt that I'm giving y'all below the stream, y'all can see what is that hook, why this hook went viral the way it did, and why, like, so you're not second guessing. So yeah, so this prompt will be below the stream, and this prompt, the analyzer, analyzer competitors hooks will be right here. So it's gonna be basically analyzer Control Z. Control Z. So let me click H real quick. Let's click that H. All right. So the viral hook analyzer will be the competitors breakdown tool. So it'll basically analyze the competitors hook, see the reason why it gained this amount of views and went viral the way it did. Like it's gonna tell you the hook style, reveal, retention. It's an analyzer that analyzes hook style. So yeah. All right. So what we'll basically do is we'll basically copy all this data that we see for this one and paste it here. And I'm sorry if my videos are long, but it's just y'all gotta enjoy the sauce. Nobody else is gonna get y'all this amount of sauce, and I know the entry of a barrier of a niche. I wouldn't, like I said, if y'all was my clients, so say this for example, if I had a coaching service and I was coaching y'all, I wouldn't put y'all in a niche where it's over you competing with over channels with over fucking 25 million subscribers. Too high. I'll go to minor range. I told y'all the least range is 50K to about 500K or 1 mil. That way you're not going over 1 mil. I wouldn't go over 1 mil just because I wouldn't go for that higher range of comp. It's gonna be too high. To have a competition, you gotta compete with channels over 1 million. It's not cool. It's not good. It's not good because your video will get buried under and you won't get views. YouTube's just gonna low bid you where nobody's gonna be able to see your video. You watch a video get seen, so I'll basically ask it, so this was good right here, right? So we'll basically take it here, and we'll basically come to the search, and we'll say, so. Right, so like I said, the titles matter, and the titles determine if your hooks matches your titles, your video will go viral. If it don't, your video won't go viral. But yeah, you can see this is a massive opportunity. You see right here from the screenshot, what it basically told us. This is a massive opportunity. The vid IQ competition score very low and searches, so this is wide open for a new smaller channel to outrank. So you're not competing with channels with over 1 million subscribers. It says the HOA trap. So it says they drink. So it gives more viral title ideas for the angle that why it works, and it gives more ideas right here, more ideas. You see it. So yeah, so like I said, just so you don't get trapped, and you always want to check the competition between those videos. And I'll say, so let me tell y'all this. So say if you're posting this video after 10 to 20 videos, if you're audience tab, I'm gonna get a little cheat code. I ain't wanna. People told me I'm more on a YouTube album with all these growth videos, all these metrics, and me showing ways to grow. Fuck them. Guess what, bitch? Guess what? And I don't wanna use too much foul language in this video because I don't want YouTube to demonetize me if I go in the future try to monetize this video. I want you to listen here. I know what I'm talking about. I'm none of these coaches that don't just sit there and be yapping. I know what I'm talking about. So if you stick to the structure style like this, so if you was to use this title after 10 to 20 videos, when it's going low, so say it's on high right now, like eventually when it goes on low, that's when you will basically pivot to this title angle, and you use this title angle and keep repeating it for as many videos. So you'll change the ending of it, but you'll use the beginning and you'll keep repeating it for 10 to 20 videos. When it goes on low, then that's when you'll pivot to a newer one, but you'll find one with less than so the average subscribers what I'll go for is average subscribers what I told y'all 50K to 500K or 100K or 1 million or less. I wouldn't go over 1 mil because you will be competing with channels with over 1 million subscribers. That's not good. So yeah, you want highest views meaning searches. You can see like the highest views searches, and if you wanted to, I'm gonna get a little Chico. So if you wanted to basically type these keywords in the search, you can see the monthly keywords for these searches. So if you wanted to too, you could basically take this data right here, and you can see the monthly searches for out of these. So I could say, so what's the monthly searches for this keywords in this title to expect me to get views and not waste time. Alright, so what it's going to do is basically do this. And now, if I don't have a good thumbnail on the stream, thumbnail on this video, I try for y'all, bro. I'm just trying to hurry up and put out as many methods for y'all. And I'm trying to, thumbnails could improve. Like I say, every single video, thumbnail video, I'll do a video on that. How to know how to follow behind the pattern of a thumbnail and how to know before you pivot. So I'm going to do a video for that on my channel so y'all got that too, that sauce. But yeah, you can see the monthly volume for the monthly searches for this. However, look at the average views. People find these videos through source feed, searches, not search. So you can see the demand is passive, browsing not active, but yeah, so expected views. If you hit browse feature, you aren't just looking for 500 view searches. You are aiming for 100K. So it says the competition between is very low. So suggested. So it'll basically give us a verdict. So well, I'll ask it so for a verdict. So it says put these in your description. So I'll ask it so for a verdict. So give me a verdict with emojis, red, green, yellow, if it's good or bad. And like I say, life is too short for you to beefing with people, family, whatever. Get that shit involved. Tell your family, tell your mom you love them. Tell your dad I love you. Life is too short for you to be beefing, so that's why I give y'all all these growth videos. And it's okay for y'all to have a job. Don't think, oh, because I got a job, I'm a shit, I did it the wrong way. It's fine, bro. I might get a job and I might quit the job soon after I become rich. After I scale these channels the way I do. And I'm going to still do YouTube on the side, but still have that job. And it's fine. Because I know the ways to go viral. And I got videos where I can look back at 24/7 I can watch. You know? And these videos I make is going to be here forever for y'all to rewatch. Anytime I need them, bro. Anytime everybody asks me, oh, I got mistakes with YouTube here, I'm going to show you my video, bro. Hopefully this video help you, bro. So that's what I love about my shit, bro. My shit could be rewatched. And I could look back at this from years from now and be like, wow, man, that's crazy how far I come out. I'm just glad I never gave up, bro. It's crazy how improvement I did, yeah. So you can see the extremely low, and then you can see 0 to 6 videos. You can see very high, you can see strong, you can see zero low, the search volume, and then I'm just gonna tell you like a verdict. why you should not worry about this search while it misses in search. It's going to basically go to the search feed, so it's going to get us views. So we'll be like, so we're more likely to get more than 1K views with this title, right? Absolutely, it says you're most likely to get over 1K views. Yeah, so 5K to 10K, and this is low competition 0 to 6. This is audience signal. Yeah, it's all about. And I wanted to say too, if I ever do, and I don't want to make this like, oh, you're promoting these scams. Where if I ever do get as big and I get as much money from me getting paid for my YouTube channels in the future, because I'm gonna be running over 150 channels. I'm building up teams on a low side of it right now. I'm working by myself, but if I do end up making as much money from YouTube. In my city, I'm gonna give back to the community. I'm gonna give back to the homeless shelters that really need it. But I don't want to make this video feel like this is a promotion of anything. I don't want to feel like that. I just want to tell you that I don't want to. It's not a giver scheme. The methods that I'm saying is actual good methods. These aren't no just fake up made. This is actual stuff that's AI is telling us in the right direction to go to. So you know this is all legit. This ain't no fake shit. And I don't fucking care what the coaches said. Tell them to fuck off. No, none I do is fake. Everything I do is legit, nigga. So the title type is generic. I drank the pound. This is 500 to 1K views average, and this is viral potential. So 5K to 50K. So this is your title. So we could more likely aim for 5K to 50K. So yeah. So with this title, the verdict is this angle is high, very high right here. So yeah, I can see that. But yeah, so I can see the verdict is very high. But yeah. Yeah, I know this ain't luck, so yeah. So it's just a competition between those titles, and those titles depend on if your video is gonna get seen or not. So, yeah. So if y'all wanna keep working at jobs, I ain't gonna be no jackass. I wanna keep saying it. If you work a job, then not take my knowledge, keep being a slave, bitch. And I'm not being smart, but keep being a slave. I know what a job was like. It's like everybody that work a job, you're a slave to the job company. You gotta think these jobs are ran by, and I'm not being racist or nothing, but YouTube was ran by a lot of white people. These jobs are ran by white people. And it's like you're working for slaves. YouTube, is money fucking keep coming in. The only thing that might scare y'all away might stop y'all is, oh, bro, what if my channel get a strike, whatever, what if I get banned? Guess what? All you gotta do is appeal that shit, or you could take that to a YouTube employee, and I have an appeal script with that. And you could tell a YouTube employee, have it review your channel, have it go through everything on your channel. You could tell it that nothing on this channel violated, and you tell how many views you got, how many average subscriber count, and if YouTube goes to review your channel manually, like an employee, so if the appeal thing don't work, appeal thing usually works sometimes, but if that don't work, then you could tweet them on @TeamYouTube on Twitter. And I lost my other channel to other previously things I validated, but I'm telling you ways to not validate. But if you didn't validate, YouTube is more likely to give you your channel back, bro. So don't be scared of that. Always make sure you give credit in the description of any short you use. Make sure @credit, clip source. If you give credit, owners more likely not to come after you, because guess what? If that video blow up to over 1 million views, they get clout too. They get views too. And YouTube is about building a business. It's not seeing who's richer, who get the amount of views. YouTube is a business thing. It's not about seeing who's most richer. YouTube is a business platform. So yeah. So that's what I want to explain to y'all too. All right. So this is the most effective way of you are just fighting with Mr. Beast or ISO Speed or generic. You see, you're not just fighting with channels like Mr. Beast or ISO Speed or bigger channels like that with over millions. You're going for channels that's low. So you see, put these in your description. You want to put these in your description. Yeah, put those in your description. So yeah, so that's the entry of it. But yeah, so you can see the entry 36 scores what you want to go for. But yeah, so the next thing is what I want to do is basically I want to get y'all a script sauce. So that's what y'all basically stay for. So yeah, we're gonna scroll down the SOP. Audience tab is green. So like what we just went over. So the audience tab got to be green. So if it's green, that means viewers want to see more of this, make more videos to that. If it's yellows, views equals the sub counts. If it's yellows, don't pivot just yet. You won't pivot. You don't want to pivot. You want to basically pivot the ending of your titles, but use that same structure. But if it's on red, then yeah, pivot the title itself. But give it 10 and 20 more videos, and then open your studios tab. We just went through that. We don't gotta do that, but that's basically how you check it in. Like I said, this SOP itself will be below where I could check it out. So, all right. So the title, the Blue Ocean title, blueprint. Like I said, it took me hours of getting these videos playing. Like this ain't easy at all. For me, sitting up here doing this, like this wasn't easy. I had to go through watch the album. Like when I don't want to promote no crimes or nothing, but when somebody's about to aim this fucking gun, they see him for the target. That's what I'm doing with the YouTube. I'm keeping my eye on it, seeing for each range. Where should I aim to? Like, seeing where nobody's really doing videos at for me to stand out. For me to overbeat all these competitors. To come through and take their views. You know, when I take their views, all the revenue in their channel drops. So that's basically what I'm teaching y'all. I'm teaching y'all not how to copy it, but how to better it and do way better videos in them. So next on the list, we got the Blueprint Ocean Finder. So we could basically paste this into our chat. And you can see this viral lifestyle. So you see 10 to 20 views rule. So it says use this after Blue Ocean Finder. So once you find a green light title, you'll bring it this title competitors data, and you'll bring the competitors data, and then you'll bring the title competitors data. See the entry the 1 of 5 entries, and these. So what it says right? Let me read this. So fill this exactly prompt as title view search. Don't add exact information. Keep it clean. Save this 1 of 5 entry titles you'll get back. So what you do is you will bring it. Once you find the competitors titles, whatever, you'll bring it this or script. You'll bring it this, and it'll give you 1 of 5 titles back. But that's not overcrowded. So it says the beginner tip rule. The 10-20 rule means 1 good topic equals 10 videos. So you can make 10 cluster of videos to that exact title thing that I told you. So if we wanted to, we could do this title framing right. They drank this with the starting of it, and then we could change the ending of it. So that's basically what it means. 10 to 20 more videos with it when it starts going to load, and that's when you shift the angle and you change your title. You pivot to a new title format, and you basically use another format that's not taking up a lot of channels with over millions. And you see like the average age. So the average age could be about closely what I would go for is over a year or less than 6 months. Alright, so the viral lifestyle cycle right here, this is basically, so this is what it did. So I understand this right here. So you go to competitors title, competitors views, competitors this, and you'll basically paste everything on its own screen. So like I said, we'll basically bring all this data on screen, and it's going to give us more information back. So yeah. So yeah, we just paste everything on screen, and it's going to give us more information back. So yeah. And like I said, every video is not supposed to be perfect. YouTube is a fail and trials and error games. You're not gonna be the best YouTuber out there. You don't gotta have the most fucking subs. You don't gotta be Usher Speed, Mr. Beast. No, with this method I'm giving you tonight, turn up. That's all I'm gonna say is turn up. It's over. It's over because you got the stream. You got this method where it's a 1 hour video. It tells you step by step how to do these scripts. So, and it tells you how to get these titles. I didn't know if the title's oversaturated. You don't want to do something that's oversaturated. So it says the Blue Ocean title. So you see they drank this. So the gap right here, you can see the gap in the market is money and jewelry, narrative. So you see it gives more titles like this. You see, so the cluster, the top 1 of 5 videos with this dirty conflict. So it says this. We gotta search this right here. We can see like the nobody probably never used this before. So we can see this right here. We gotta search this. We can see that nobody never uses title, and it gives more examples. We got more ideas. So that's basically what we do. So source potentials highs 1 million views plus expected views, and for 15-second loops. You want to have 15 seconds. You want to have great loops at the ending of the short. And you want to have great visual hooks is basically the clips, but the script is on screen. That's telling it for the visual. That helps out with the visual hook of the short. So yeah, this helps out too. So the script structure breakdown prompt. So this is the breakdown. So step by step reverse engineering is pick one viral title on your niche. It should significantly get you more views than your average. You want to pick one that gets more views than your average subscriber count of your competitors. You want to then get their transcript, bring it here, create the 3 dots. This is basically what I told y'all, and then paste this prompt below, and it's going to give you transform the script. It's going to analyze the script breakdown, so you're going to read through the drop down parts. So it's going to basically tell you the drop down parts, and it's going to rewrite the script, but a better part of it. But yeah, we give you this whole prompt, so you could basically get the script. So yeah, so say if I want to go to one of my competitors' transcripts of a short, like say if I want to go to let's say this one for example. Let's say we use this, so what we'll basically do is go to this. We'll go to YouTube transcript. So you see, this is 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, and we'll look for a smaller channel with lower entry. So, and y'all ask me to like, yo, bro, it's luck that you keep getting these views. It ain't luck. It ain't luck. It's a strategy behind everything I'm doing, and I'm telling y'all my whole guide,
My neighbor tried to.
my whole way. And y'all could be like, oh, bro, you're a bullshit liar. Everything you see on screen ain't lying. You can see it step by step. This shit is legit. And you can see if we go to this channel alone, what happens right here? 7K subscribers, 600 videos. This means this is something that's working. This is something that's working, and we basically take the structure style. So what I'm gonna basically do is copy the script, get this transcript, and you see he's consistently getting views, and we can see he has. Of course, we want to look for ones less than 100 videos. We're gonna look for ones less than 100 videos, but what we're gonna do is use the script to help us go viral again for this angle right here. So what I'm gonna basically do is get the script. So like I said, I'm gonna go to SOP, and this SOP file will be below the video where you can check it out, and it's y'all, so y'all can have it. So we'll basically go to this verification successful, waiting for this, and this Gemini chat alone will be below the video where you can check it out as well. So yeah. All right, so we'll basically go to verification successful, waiting for this. So we will basically wait for this, and we'll go to verification successful. So yeah, so what we're gonna basically do is copy everything we see on screen. So copy the whole transcript alone, copy all this data, all this title data, and what we're gonna basically do is paste this here, and we're gonna basically title it as competitors transcript. So we'll basically title as competitors transcript, and we're gonna find our title data right here. So this is the angle. So write a script angle. So we'll basically say write a script angle, write this, and this is 1 and 2. So describe what is going on in your video, and you could basically paste this prompt, another prompt right here. You could give the AI. So yeah, so like I said, this is another prompt. You could basically give the AI, and you could give AI both of these prompts, and it'll go through it. And yeah, so it basically tells paste your competitor's title that will got big views, and it'll go through the benchmark, and AI uses to understand what kind of language this is. So what kind of language this is for the viewer. So language performs USA. If it's Canada, it'll be Canada scripts, Canada titles, whatever. If it's Japan, it will be Japanese titles, whatever. But if let's say if it's other titles in other countries, then it'll be the other title in the other country. If you want to use a USA one to gather a USA audience, you'll gather that. Yeah, so people who like history and historical things, the age range for that is 25 to 55. YouTube knows for that exact age range. So YouTube pays you more for the longer the videos. Shorts, so I'm gonna say the bad part about shorts is you're at 1 cent, but long form is where the RPM is really at. So like I said, scripting method, you could use it. In its title format method, you could use it. Like I said, you can say fuck all the other gurus, sellers out there, tell them to get the fuck on. They're wasting time. They just want you to come to their course so they can scam you. So they can scam you and take your money. They're not going to take you one-on-one coaching, one-on-one step to do this. So they're all fucking waste of time. So it says get your 5 titles options. It says read through the AI. So like I said, this SOP is step by step to take you through the blueprint of how to do it. So you see what we basically do is they give us another title right here that matches our script. This is why this clicks. This is expected. This is the risk, high, medium, low, and I'll basically ask it. So which one that we could do next for our channel. So yeah, so that's basically the views are dropping. The views are dropping emergency pivot. So emergency pivot farm. So this right here prompt is for the emergency pivot. So if the views dropping, knows when to trigger prompt. So use this, for example, last 3 videos significantly. So I'll say give it at least 1 to 10 videos. And if you don't round up, so if your views start dropping, so be honest with the numbers. Don't round it up down in the AI system. So gathering your data before pasting. So you need at least your current average views. What your previous average views is, your audience tab status, go to your analytics, your audience tab, copy that data, basically Gemini, give it to Gemini along with this prompt, and don't round it up, don't round it down, and it'll basically tell you if you need a pivot. If your average views drop from 50K views to 8K, that says that the gap tells the AI everything that about this significance of how this situation is. It'll basically tell you, so read through this to avoid versus this, and yeah, so it basically tells the pattern. So don't let the channel code out. So I'll say give it at least, so post to come back to video, post within so I'll do 1 to 10 videos. If the views, so say if you're gaining 10K views, and obviously if you're getting 20K views and it dropped at least 1K, then that means your hook's got to be better. And you can see if your audience tab will tell you more. If it's going to load, then that means pivot to a new angle. So yeah, so like I said, you can use this emergency prompt right here. So this is basically how you do it. So you just go to here, you paste your so let's pause this right. By the way, we paste this. We give it a screenshot. We basically give it a screenshot, for example, and we just paste it here. And let's say so we paste it here, and what we do with AI. So let's go there. We'll paste our data, and I'm not a guru about it. I don't sell courses. I don't do that. So we'll paste our data here, and this is the full blueprint. So that's how I gotta know. So like I said, so based on your audience tab is showing. So the problem is your audience has become aware and is very high. So they want to see more of this. So it says to avoid stop signals. If you're 3 videos right here, so you cluster, of course, the far below this, you modern. So stop that. If it starts in modern, you want to stop that. And it says the rest of this. So you must pivot to the legal this and yeah. So you can make a new angle instead of doing this, and you can also I could also give you a prompt to where to pivot. So a new angle. So yeah. So I could say give me a prompt. And this prompt can help us. So yeah. So it can say current average. So yeah, current average, and then yeah, you can see. So you can always ask AI when the views are dropping, when the views are starting to drop. So yeah, you can see this average A's like this, and we want to stick to the pattern, but of course, but yeah. So the next thing on the list is about the high demand and low supplies. Basically, this is what you spot for a sweet spot of the niche. So let's go to this. So they want metal detector hits a familiar format in the niche. So high demand, and if you but low copycats. You want to see low copycats. So yeah, you always want to go through your searches, see what your competitors do. If there's a lot of people using that same angle, it's copy. That means there's a lot of bigger channels. You want to do something where it's not a lot of copycats where your channel is able to stand out. So the implement story, the title angle promises narrative, not information. He found after 30 years, beast metal detector. Like I say, I want to pause this real quick before I get fully into this video before I continue it. Like I said, it don't matter if you're slow, autistic, sped, have a disability, problem, have ADHD. Don't make no excuses. Anybody could do YouTube. I know a lot of people that blew up off YouTube. I have 100K subscribers. I had a disability, problem, slow, sped. Don't make excuses why you can't do this. Like there's always people here to help you and get you on the right path. So the viewers cannot figure out the ending from the title, and if you have a reading disability problem, there's people there for help. You can always get help from your mom, your dad. You can have them sit with you, read through my SOPs, my streams, and they could take you through the files so you could get you on the right path to grow. So yeah. So like I said, these streams are here to help, and these streams work for anybody. So yeah. So the structure 1 in 16 videos rule. If your audience tab has green, the verdict is high. That means more people want to see this title. More people want to see to the exact title like this. You see, starting that EJG. They want metal detector. So make them more exact titles to the 1 in 16 more videos to that structure. When it starts going low, then that's when you pivot. That means when it goes on low, that means the topic is oversaturated, or if viewers are tired of seeing this shit, it means start pivoting to a new angle and they want to see new things. So yeah. So the red zones to avoid the titles. Generic clickbait. So no specifically, you won't believe this, or no specific things. You don't want to add in random topics. You want to add in something that fits well for your channel itself. And AI knows when you give AI your data, and you give it your competitors titles, and then it knows what angles fits well for your niche for you to get views. Like AI knows. AI won't give you a title that's not going to get you views. It'll give you a title that will get you views, and then you will take it to search. You'll see the high demand, low supply. If there's lower subscribers, like less than 100K getting, I'll say 50K, less than 50K getting good views in searches, that means there's high demand and low supply. That means low supply, meaning smaller channels are succeeding well, and it's not taken up by bigger creators yet. So you're more likely to stand out. So yeah. Alright, so for this one, the APV formula. So the APV is formula. Your title needs to be set correction for aspirations, expectations, so viewer stay. So the metric, so APV, average views, what viewers, what it means, so what percentage of the viewers stay throughout the fully of the video. So if you're 50% long form, 80% shorts, YouTube is more likely to keep pushing that. So yeah. So average views, how many minutes average views do people watch this for? So yeah. So longer equals album push. Yeah, you see the longer you can keep the viewers watching. So the script, it depends on the amount of the script. So like I said, your script got to be good, because the better the script is, the longer these viewers are going to stay through the video. So yeah, there's no cheat to that. All right, so the CTR click-through rate. So the percentage of who see the thumbnail and clicks it. So 5% equals 15% is strong. So yeah. So like I said, this is the full prompt. Full time. Like I say, people tell me, oh bro, you're giving out too much sauce. You should charge them at least 500, 1K for this exact sauce, because nobody on YouTube is doing what I'm doing. I know I brought a lot of knowledge to this platform. YouTube employees respect it. So It says my audience tab red. So what do I do? So this is what I do now. Do not post another video. Open the merge pivot prompt, the module 06. Pass your first 5 titles, and your first 5 titles, current titles. What you could do is just pass it these titles right here. You open up that prompt, and it'll give you the reset angle, the path, the new angle, and you give that angle 1 to 10 more videos, and then once that angle goes on high, when it starts going to load, that means after I would say 1 to 10 videos. If it's still on load, that means I'll give it so. I'll basically stop that angle, go to a new angle, and see the market size of that. So if it starts going on high, that means more people want to see this. So when it's on high, that means they want to see this more and more and more. So yes, so this is definitely this definition. I found the outlier with 2 million views and only 10K subs. So should I model them? Yes, you should model them. It tells you yes, you should model them. Definition of it: the outlier has views equals plus low subs equals algorithm pushing this type of video. So yeah, this means demand is high. The topic isn't subscribers taken up by bigger creators like Mr. Beast, Ice Speed, Catsnet, like bigger channels with over millions. Yeah. So yeah. So minimum bigger channels in your niche size. So yeah. So minimum 3 sample structures judging 1 video data. So you don't want to judge a video. You want to wait until your channel have about 20 to 30 videos, and you build channels built by pattern. So yeah. So what is the difference between an updated title and a expect or pivot? So updated title is to search old results 1 to 2 years. You make fresher versions, same topics. Examples is you can see the best metal detectors in 2026 instead of best metal detectors in 2022. You want to mix in new ideas. So that's what they expected. The search, people want to see new content about this year. This year just starts instead of seeing shit the old year. So yeah. So how do I know which 20 viral technical niches needs? So the niches needs at least. So it says use this 20 days audit. So you can use this 20 days audit prompt, paste your niche, competitor example. So it will score the 20 technical ideas, the top 5 most used, most top 3 to avoid, then competition, competitors, scripts, counts, how many names, like how many competitors on the top 5 search results. But yeah, so you don't want to be aiming for channels with over millions because it will be a competitor. So you say go for a channel. So it basically says what does exact view range should I be targeting? So you should target at least 20K to 300K. Average high demand and low supply, low medium competition, micro niche. So yeah, acceptable right here 5K to 20K. Not acceptable. You don't want to replicate some 3K to 5K. You want to do something where I would say my sweet spot is 20K to 300K or 1 mil if it's recent. It can be over 6 months. So you won't make the red zone. So you don't want to do the red zone. So if it's on, you don't want to do the red zone. You won't get stuck. We have a plan for this. We have all the plan for this. This ain't no waste of time. This is gonna be y'all's. And like I said, take this home with you. Like when you fucking win the Super Bowl, they take that trophy home with you. Like I said, after this video, take this prompt home with you. Like I said, congratulations, man, you made it. If you fall behind everything, you will be here in search with over 20K views. People can't tell you shit, bro. You got me on your side. I'm here to help you. When I'm a winner. Fuck all them other coaches. Them niggas ain't the winner to have it here. I'm a winner. I'm here that's gonna get you on the right path. Gonna get you on the right thing. So yeah. Like I said, I'm a winner. Having me in the spot, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sit somewhere, bro. You about to talk to an all-time millionaire, bro. What's the price of it, man? What's the price of it, man? Come on, man. Right here. What's going with it, man? Straight up, bro. You about to talk to somebody that get amount of views. That didn't blow up from YouTube from look. That had strategy behind him, man. What's here, man? So we get a competitor saying we find most outlier has views, low subs. Low sub search for the titles. We see how many people are doing it, but if too many people are doing it, then we copy and paste that, give that back to the prompt right here, and we got the audience decoder. So it says go to analytics search, grab search feed keyword. So how to use this data? So we go to YouTube Studios Analytics content. Click on your YouTube video. Step 2, go to search, grab your search feed keywords. So how to grab your search feed keywords? So what you'll basically do is go to content. Go to content, and you'll see your search feed. So you'll see search feed right here. You'll see search. So you'll grab these search keywords, and you'll basically use that prompt right there. So use that prompt right there, and yeah. So use that audience decoder prompt, and you could give that to that, or you could basically just copy and paste this and give the audience decoder prompt and give that to AI too, so it can understand it. So yeah. So it understands what the market wants to see more. So paste all these. So step 3, paste all these decoders prompts. below, I would decode your audience roadmap. So what we could do too, so if we wanted to basically go to this, we'll just go to this right here. So this is how you use the audience decoder prompt. So we'll go to this, paste this. And we'll basically go to the audience decoder prompt. And the audience decoder prompt is going to be below this, so we all can check that out. So it's right here. So yeah, it got it all together where it won't confuse us. So yeah, it's going to be all together. So yeah, so audience decoder prompt will be right here, right here. So all we just do is copy these keywords. So we go to here, we copy all this data, we copy these few keywords. We'll be like, our niche is this, and we'll go to see more. What I like to do is see more. See more is way better. See more is way better. Or what you could do is, I'm gonna show y'all a little trick. So that way you ain't gotta go through it. You ain't gotta second guess it. I'm gonna make things a bit easier. So like I said, stop being lazy. Rather than you to fuck these bitches and get hoes. Like I say, relationships is cool and all, but hoes ain't there. They're gonna cheat on you. She cheat on you. Next man come in the picture, you're gone. You go broke, you're gone. You lose it all, you're gone. So like I say, you want to find a business model where it's here to stay. The channel is gonna be here forever. So no matter if it die out, you can always come through and revive it again. And I'm gonna make a video how to revive channels, tactics. Like I said, it don't hurt to watch this 1 hour video. If you don't watch this video, bro, it's because you don't want to do YouTube. And I don't know what else to tell you, buddy. I try to help you. You don't use it. It's on you. I say, me? My chat's encoded. I know everything. I literally gave you all this prompt. I made it. I coded this hour by hour. I put it all this time to make it. So the founder, guess what? The founder of who made this will know ways to grow. I won't be the one that's just sitting around. I'll be the ones who stand successful. So yeah. So what we'll basically do is take all this data and we'll go through this. So we'll open up the YouTube audience tab, go to studios. We already did this data, search the keywords, use the source feed, copy these data. If we're doing long form, we'll do browse feature. So if you're doing long form right here, so if you're doing long form, exit this long form. So if you're doing long form, you just overall you do browse right here. You'll see browse and yeah. You see more analytics, but yeah. So you could copy this right here. And this basically tells the market what the viewers want to see more. So your audience decoder, your data shows massively like this. And it'll basically say on a version mixed audience. So you want to find this right here, the high version, but YouTube randomly is trending traffic. But yeah, so it says top performance is the audience low strategy. Your next video, so to permanently pivot the looks of the autumn. So I'll basically tell it. So it gives a new title. So yeah, so I'll say give me new titles. Give me new title ideas that will work. 100%. So like I said, once your audience start going low, you can use these titles to help you out. But yeah, you create a new angle. So yeah, so next level, upgrade your skills, upgrade your predictable viral audience data. And yeah, so do not start a new channel. Stay consistent in the same conversation, audience decoder. You basically want to go through this and fill in these numbers. Fill in these numbers with fill in the numbers of the videos posted. Give it this, and you want to go through this predictable. And yeah, so read through the channel identity. This tells YouTube to categorizing your channel to the right audience, so it can start send it to the right and then send it to the wrong audience. So yeah, so it gives us more ideas. You see, they drink this. We got more ideas, more title ideas, and we can see like the entry, the barrier to it. And we see verdicts. So I can say, give me a list of verdicts. Alright, so yeah, so it'll tell me expected views, and you can see this right here. So, like I said, throughout this whole module, the 3 ways to match the system. So, YouTube runs videos through test phases. So, small batches of viewers deciding. So, alright, so I want to say this, the pre-post scanner. Before you hit post, you also want to look through this. You also want to look through this module, whatever. So, it will basically tell us to pass every phase, your title, your script, your album signals, must all say the same thing. If any of these are mismatched right here, YouTube will fail and YouTube won't know where to fucking push your video to. So, like I said, the promise of you makes the sets situations in the album category. So the delivery of your scripts gotta match your titles. So you also always want to make sure your scripts match your titles. Also want to make sure your keywords match your titles too. So the combination of keywords, pacing, hook, that tells YouTube that more people want to see this. So that's the album signal too. So yeah. So you see, it gives more titles like this. This is exact range. This is exact format. But yeah, you can see. So it gives a green light 10 times more average views than your average views because they fix your mixing audience problems. So yeah. So why this title will get 50K views? Because the audience decoder fixes the mixing an audience problem, and it'll fix it and give us a new title. So if we was to go to search and search one of these titles, this could be a title we use after our other format dial. So we could keep having these ideas that come through. So like I said, through this module, bro, I don't care how long this is, you're gonna have these ideas to where it's gonna put you on the right path to get these amount of views, and it tells you expected views next to the module number. So yeah, so we'll basically go to this. Yeah, so we'll basically go to this. It will basically go to average, way too high. But if you want to aim for it, you could. But yeah, it will basically go to this, and we can see. Of course, you want to aim for some average age less than 6 less than 6 months. But yeah. All right, so I'm not gonna go ahead and read through all this. It's just the scanner. It's a whole module thumbnail. So, like I said, and for the script. So for the script itself. So let me show y'all. So the problem composition thumbnail decoder. You basically bring it one of your competitors screenshot of their channel if you're doing long form, and it'll basically tell you a matching thumbnail that'll fit what that needs. So yeah, like I said, this whole module will be below the stream where y'all can check it out. So it'll tell you compare the thumbnail structure. So it'll basically tell you step by step how to use this. Find two competitors, compare it, upload both of the images, read the sections, and you'll give it the titles. But yeah, so like I said, this is the complete course. If you made it this far through the course, bro, you're gonna get you a video that passed over 20K views. If you haven't made it this far in the full script by script, full blueprint, 10 million view blueprint, I don't know what the fuck I don't know what your mind's on, bro. You don't want success. You don't want it, because if you want it, you'll be able to put in the work, and you'll be able to put in the effort for it. And like I said, I don't care how much average view duration this video fucking getting long from. This video is standing up. YouTube, this video, I don't care if it get 200 views, 50 views, 40. This video's not going nowhere. Like I said, I fucking put my effort into this. Like I said, this SOP will be below in the description where you can check it out. So when I go to post this, give me like 5 to 15 minutes into it. I'll start adding links, get the links ready, gathering it, get my description ready for y'all to give y'all this SOP file, ChatGPT Gemini file. But yeah, so this complete pre-post checklist. So also title scan, script scan, thumbnail scan, audience signal checked, ABV predicament high, lifecycle style. So like I said, after this whole blueprint right here, you no longer gotta buy a course. The only fucking thing they could tell you in the course is retention. But in this whole fucking blueprint, it's y'all's. So you can understand why the viewer did better good, and I'm gonna give you a lot of these prompts. So like I said, this is the 10 million view Val Territory YouTube scripts blueprint, and yeah. So if we wanted to, I could basically have it. So I could have it create me a script exactly to match in my title. So I could basically say, so give me scripts that matches titles that will go viral. Scripts in each section and views expected next to it. So like I said, I don't care how much work I put in right here, and yeah, so it don't matter if you get a job. Like I said, once your channel, once you know how YouTube works and you know the right mode to get these viral videos, you could quit that job. Once you get a channel monetized and you get your channels where you gotta get it to, you could quit that job and say fuck that job. So you want to know your target audience, you want to know expected views. So when you're doing a script, so visuals, audience script, why it works. So yeah, so like I said, this is the full rundown of it. So for one of my titles, so if I wanted to for one of my titles for the script, I'm gonna basically come in one of my titles and I can have it create me a script like this, create me a script. So what I'm gonna do is copy all this data. This is the method for y'all. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is copy this, so and then what I'm gonna do is say, I'm gonna give it one of my transcripts. And I'm gonna give one of my transcripts to one of my old videos. So I'm gonna say my old video transcript if you need help to gather it. And yeah, like I said, we went through this whole module itself. This course took me about over 1 hour to record. And I'm sorry if y'all had y'all sit here for 1 hour, but it was worth it. Like I said, if you made it this through this whole loop of this course, I'm gonna say you're gonna get you a viral video. So you see So 87% viewers are still watching right here. So like I said, every sort of this channel is going to get good APVs. It's not going to be bad at all. Like I said, it's not going to be luck. It ain't luck at all. So if you think it's luck, bro, I don't know what your mind is, bro. Get that luck shit out your head, bro. It's just a strategy, knowing what works and knowing what don't work. And whatever don't work, throw it away. Whatever do work, keep it. And what we went through is the audience mismatching, the scripts, the structures of it, and so what I'm basically do is give it the URL. So I'm gonna say my URL to one of my shorts. So I'm gonna give it the URL to one of my shorts. URL to one of my shorts. So like I said, this is all for y'all. So so what I'm gonna do is basically copy this, and this is the full method. So y'all can have it. But so I'm gonna say URL to my shorts, and this is the full transcript. But it's a new title. So I'm gonna say use my old script for help with the new script that matches the title you gave me and give me expected views and verdict number and green, red, yellow. So like I said, this is y'all's. Like I said, no more need to fucking buy courses. No more need to buy courses. I got even my family supporting me, and I'm about to post this clip. After I'm done putting out this video for y'all, I'm motivated to post this on my IG story, post it on Twitter. Let the sauce be seen. Like I said, and people say you clout chasing, whatever. Oh, bro, you're not clout chasing, bro. You're a strategy. With me, you're gonna learn strategy. It's all about learning what works and learning what don't work. And YouTube is a game where you go through the phase and see what works, and you see what don't work. You go through thousands and trials and errors. So we can see use authority. You can see the final verdict make it. So this script is categories it satisfies the killer episode, a true crime, but it's true crime FBI wanted. So like I said, calculated viral potential 50K views. It says why you're modeling. So you want to basically model what works and it gives you a script. So if you want to go through the script, you could you see it labeled it was hook, pattern, interrupt, tensions, payoff, and so we'll say give me the script, just the script, no numbers, no scenes, so I can copy to my voice over software. Alright, so this will be the whole script itself. So so it says most people think it is bigger. So if you want to see, if I want to do so A/B test this hook. Is this hook strong enough to not get 0 view jail? So like I said, do this whole SOP itself. If you still buy courses, bro, it's on you, bro. Your mind is fucked up. Your mind's fucked up and still buy them courses, and there's still some shitty ass coaches. All them coaches want to do is fuck up your head. I know what they do. Cause I used to do business with some of them. Now I'm working by myself. Like on the side of it right now, I'm putting together a team, so that way I'm not putting too much time into my channels where I can get my team to put my team on the right path to start getting these viral videos. But YouTube is a hard game. It's never been an easy game. So you set up to put in some work. So you never think you're going. If you work a job, the job is not going to be easy. Like say this. Like let's say this. Let's say this. So let's say there's a street right. Let's say there's 500 cop cars on the street, and you try to go up the street. The cops say no, you can't go up the street right now. There's a crime scene that's happening, an investigation. You got to go down the other street. Same with your job, bro. If you're working a job and you're putting in as much work and you're making as much money, and YouTube. So thing is what YouTube is. You gotta do this. You gotta have the skill set to know what works and what don't work. And then whatever don't work, throw it away. So whatever in your audience set gets low, throw it away. Don't use that angle. It's gonna fail. If you go to use a fail angle, it's gonna fail. But if you use something that's green, you could convert it into something that's working. But like I say, bro, YouTube has never been a fucking hard game. I make it as hard, and y'all don't put in as much work. Y'all wonder why y'all don't get the amount of results y'all get. All these other coaches ain't gonna see in your face to fucking coach you. They're gonna charge you $5,000 and $4,000, and me alone, I don't have enough time to see y'all face. And if I did start let's say this for example, if I was in their shoes and I had a course and I was coaching, I don't see how them guys can sleep by now. I'll be charging at least. They get one-on-one coaching. That's just gonna be hard for me having to coach y'all soon on a Zoom call, which I'll be like $5,000. Exactly what Tim said. So so Tim said $4,000 on the stream. It'll be exactly like $5,000 for me to sit in y'all face and coach y'all. Cause guess what? With me, y'all gonna go viral. Y'all got the retention, but I'm not selling no course. Let this video get how many ever views. If it gets over 1K views, let the arm signal it. If it gets low AVD, let the arm signal it, whatever. But like I said, I don't care if you're slow, retarded, sped, autistic, whatever. Have any disability, problem, ADHD, Adderall, whatever, you can do YouTube. YouTube has never been this easy. Now that AI's out, AI is the most intriguing way to overuse this and overbeat this shit, bro. Coming in first place every time. But yeah, green target right here, 15K to 50K views, retention goal, 85%, 10-second mark. So if you can keep them on for more than 30 seconds, what happens with this? So let me explain this. I ain't want to explain this much else, but since y'all stay through, I gotta get y'all. So let's say this. So if your viewers stay right here for more than 30 seconds, 87% of the viewers, YouTube will keep pushing it short. It's not gonna flat. It will keep pushing it. And then what happens when you first start on your first channel? It might flatline your first one, but it's gonna build up that data. But when if you're gonna use this method for my stream, you're gonna have these prompts, my chats. You're gonna see everything I said today on screen. You can see. So let me show y'all. So you can see metal detecting. You can see monthly searches. You see medium competition 77. People are searching for this. So people want to see more of this 67. So you also want to label this as yes, and then label this. Don't put no text. So if you're just a new channel starting education, so you can always ask before giving your title, ask your category. So if you're in commentary, whatever niche, ask your category. But if you fall behind everything I did, it's a guarantee. And like I said, this wasn't getting get rich game video, but it's a guarantee that you're gonna be hitting APVs like this. If you fall behind everything I've said and stay throughout this whole video, I don't care if it was 1 hour, 88. This wasn't luck. This is called strategy. Strategy behind this, and I'm blowing up this channel to 10 million views. And if you think it's luck right here, if you think I'm blowing this channel up from luck from 10 million, bro, you got me messed up, bro. I'm laughing right now, bro. It's crazy, but yeah. But what I can say, bro, is I got a method to how to validate channel. If a competitor's basically coming to a niche, I got a method to where you could go into a new angle. I'm coding a new SOP, putting a new SOP for that. So, like I said, I'm gonna get that to y'all. But one thing is, I want to say, me coming up here every day coaching, this ain't easy at all. YouTube never been an easy game. And I want to clear out some air real quick. I made a community post. I was a smart ass jackass with it, but I can admit to it. I was. And you want to know why I said this? This morning, I thought about this in my head. Like, all these viewers are threatening me to unsubscribe from my channel. And they're threatening me to they don't understand that I have a system behind me that every single fucking short video I make and I'm saying long form, I'm not a pro at long form. Long form depends on CTR. If your thumbnail matches the title, then yeah, your YouTube will push it, AVD, whatever. But they keep thinking, like, they're unsubscribing from this channel over in my coaching channel. That is going to affect me. It's not affect me. Think what y'all want to think. Like I said, whoever's against you, just know you're going to smoke them through the ears. You got me on your side, but yeah, but. We about to hit over close to 1,000 videos soon, but yeah, 900 videos. Once I go to post a long form video for y'all, we're gonna be at 900 videos, and then my next goal is to get this channel to 1,000. Yeah, so like I said, this journey has never been easy. I just been as consistent like I never thought I would be. And if you think this is luck, you're crazy, bro. I just exposed my whole scripting framework method. So you have shorts that start doing this. So like I say, and I'm going to expose another method soon for y'all. But I got streams where y'all can learn from many methods. Don't make excuses why you can't do this. Stop being lazy and get up and do it. YouTube has never been this easy, bro. AI is the new way. So I want to show you, when this viewers start dropping down right here, that means where they're leaving off at. But when they stay right here, that means where they're staying at. And there are other parts where you can avoid using those scripts, a part of the script, or you could also give it a screen recorder, or you could also avoid getting way better clips for the next short. But like I said, and you could go through to see why I went right away this, or like I said, so if we want to basically go to an analyzer tool, and like I said, there's a lot of those fake ass coaches out there. Those fake ass coaches ain't going to show you the most tactics I'm showing you. They're going to be like, oh, bro, towards me one-on-one coaching. Nobody's buying your one-on-one coaching. Fuck your coaching. I have a whole strategy. My method's being posted. I'm giving you access to my old chat. Fuck the courses. Like I said, if you want to coach a fake coach who don't know what the fuck you're doing, bro, they don't know nothing they talking about, bro. Go in the bathroom, bro. Go in the bathroom. We'll see how far you get. But if you take this knowledge that I'm giving you today, we're gonna see how far you're gonna get far, bro. This is legit. I went through this before I recorded this. I make sure this every method. I won't drop no fake shit. I'm not no fake YouTuber. All this shit I drop is legit. That's why I get a lot of love everywhere I go. When I go to public, I be like, oh, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a famous YouTuber. I got over 18 million views. I basically make viral shorts. You see, the attitude changed a lot right there. So, Like I said, when you really up there and you know what works, you got me in your lane. You gonna win. But when you don't know what works and you listen to those shitty ass coaches fucking up your head, all I could just do is laugh at you, bro. But yeah, I'm out though. But I'm gonna basically show you how this analyzer tool work. But before I end this video, but yeah, so I want to show you how this analyzer tool work. How we gonna analyze any script and know the script style of it. But yeah, so I'm gonna basically refresh this. And yeah, like I said, I don't care how many views this video get, and you could judge it saying, oh, the views, you get low views, whatever. And knowledge is being put into it, but brother boy, the views, I'm giving you methods to get the views. The growth method alone, nigga, don't fucking matter about the views on the method, on the video, the method. The stuff that's being said in the entire video is what you should worry about the most. Because if I could show results, you could do it too. If small channels could do it, you could do it too. No excuse to it. Like, let's say this. If there's if there was a, no, I'm not gonna make this excuse up. So let's say viral hook analyzer system. So viral hook analyzer system. We basically go to here. We basically go to search. I'm gonna search for my analyzer system prompt, and I'm gonna show you how my skill set could do this real quick before I end this video. So this was my analyzer system prompt right here. So yeah, like I said, and a lot of y'all too probably be in the bitches goals. You will never catch me crying out about it. Oh, why you leave me? I don't chase girls. Never been a fan of it. It never been my thing. My thing has just been me motivating myself to categorize myself to like, if you want to TayReese, you're gonna do it. If you want to get them views, it's like if I always told myself, if I want to get that 1 million views, like get 3 channels with over 1 million views, it don't matter what the editing style is, I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna have the strategy, the framework behind it. No matter who the fuck judge it, bitch, I have the methods behind it. I have the chat. AI is accessible to most people. It's about how the way you use it. If you don't know what you're doing, don't use it, bro. If you don't know what the fuck you're doing, don't use it. And a lot of jealousy is gonna come in the game, which is great. It's cool. My dad told me it was success. And I want to tell you this too. And I'm sorry, Dad. Sorry, Mark, for all the cursing. I'm just trying to get them on the right path. My mind is just on to help my viewers get on the right path. But I'm sorry I don't want to feel like I'm coming out in a disrespectful way, because I'm not like that. I'm a good kid. I'm a straight A student. But what I want to do is basically tell y'all is, all right, so for this part of it, and family, I want y'all to see this clip too. I'm going to post it on Facebook. And I also want y'all to see this. And guess what I'm going to have right here? So it's going to be step-by-step taking you through it. Anybody could do it. So if I could do it, bro, I had the mindset where I never understood why a video went viral the way it did. And this problem right here basically tells me why I could basically come to AI. I could trash the competitors. I could basically download the competitors' video URL. But YouTube told me I can't show no more download tools. So if I wanted to right here, I could basically, I'm going to show y'all Gemini. So since Gemini could watch competitors' videos, we're going to basically use our same folder we basically made, like our source folder. We're going to use our source folder. So yeah, so we're going to use our source folder we made. So we basically come in this right here. We basically paste this prompt, and we'll basically give our, so for example, I'm going to use details. I'm going to use one of my videos, and you can watch it. So like I said, I'm sorry if this video is long and it's too much of your mind. If you want to keep working that job, bro, good luck. If you want to do YouTube and pursue the actual business and build up a business, go ahead. YouTube is about building up business. Look at it like a long-term longevity. YouTube is not a get-rich scheme where it comes through laughing moments. There's other category where I should speak, but when I'm doing ways to show you ways to grow, this is for educational use only, teaching y'all strategies. So, information shock, I base this hook authority, and it can say the hook authority. It can say this is what caused us to do this. The gap. It can say basic tension. So you see, this tells this little cheat code that the gurus don't want to tell you. So you can see the hook start, the build up, the tensions, the particle, the payoff, the climax. So like I say, every single script has these hook structure breakdowns to it. So that's what you want to analyze. So like I said, this prompt will be below the stream where you can check it out, and I'm gonna gather all these links and get this ready for y'all. But yeah, so my PC is currently broke. I can't use my other main PC, so I recorded off a shitty PC. Well, if this was bad quality, I'm sorry. I tried for y'all, but yeah. So green strong, viral strong hooks. So your video successful, they keep going. So retention drivers, visual. So if you use a strategy, bro, you made it. If you don't use a strategy, then you'll be stuck. And this tells you how to get on the right path, how to know if your video's dying out, how to pivot to a new angle, and how to keep getting views. So you can hit that 10 million view mark. So yeah, and then I'll give you scripts to know how many views you get for expected scripts. So if you ain't use this knowledge, bro, it's on you. But one thing I can say, the people who take action will be the ones who really get the views. I ain't gonna be lucky at all. I'm hoping you have over 4 channels. Eventually, I do over 10 million views, or either 5 or 6 for this proven framework strategy. So once you scale up one of them channels, you could probably sell it to me one day, or either basically. And I'm not going against YouTube Twice. I'm sorry for selling. I don't promote that at all. But you could basically you could probably just hire editors on Upwork, Fiverr, Online Jobs, PH, and have freelancers run the channel for you once it's up there. Because once the channel build up that audience, there's no going back with that channel or try to have it unless it gets strikes or get terminations. You can always appeal those strikes and appeal them and have a YouTube employee work with you. And always always when you're in channel, always take a screen record. So that way, if it do get banned for the future, you could tell YouTube, explain to YouTube on Twitter that you didn't go against Toss, and that way I'm gonna do another video. I don't want to leak that sauce real quick, but that's gonna be a breakdown for y'all, so y'all can stay protected. So if your channel do get banned, you got a whole breakdown of you breaking down your niche and you breaking down the way, so they can know that you wasn't in the wrong and you gave credits and they came through and fake strikes you. So that way, if YouTube team got to come through and appeal it on there, and they'll appeal it, and you can tell them you wasn't in the wrong, and all your views fault Toss, but that's coming soon. Like I said, my knowledge go fast. We just hit 10K right here, but this is the whole scripting framework. This ain't luck. So if you think this is luck, bro, I don't know what else you want me to tell you. I need some of your viewers to watch. This is called framework studying, and I took the average on that day, 82, 18%, seeing what the market wants, and doing it my own way, 10,000 views. So like I said, YouTube might slowly, it will go back to your old videos and start pushing. So once the channel starts gaining that monthly momentum, it will start pushing auto mode videos. So. But like I said, bro, if you made it through the video, bro, you're gonna get 10 million views, and it ain't gonna be luck. But yeah, so you're gonna be up there with me. That's having main short channel over 18 million views. And if you think ever, I'm gonna tell you this, if y'all ever think I had something proven behind me, like it was luck that caused me to get these amount of views, it was luck. It's called strategy. So of course you don't want to make shorts like this repetitive. You always want to make sure commentaries on it. And like I said, each part of the clip can have original audio, but you always want to make sure commentaries on it. Another person could where it's original audio. It could go viral, but you could hurt and get hit with reuse content. You don't want to do that. So yeah, so you always want to have every duration more than your length your short. So yeah, so like I said, and then for this part right here this was a 6 million view short, and this was a 5 million view short. And like I said, I'm gonna hit this on my newer channels, and that ain't gonna be up. It's called strategy behind it. So yeah, it's called strategy behind it framework. So you see average view duration 0.19, and then the length for the short was 12 seconds, 5.6 million. And I want to show you this real quick. So like I said, this was no luck, and this works for the long form. You can use this script structure framework for long form, short form, whatever. So you can see this right here. When we first started this, it was at low view. So if your girlfriend would ever tell you, oh bro, you at low views, whatever, or any girls made fun of you, oh you're nobody, tell them fuck you. And I don't mean to promote it that way. I'm sorry, Dad, sorry, Mom, if y'all watching this. I don't mean to come here and say it out like that, but they're downing you. They're downing your hope. Where don't ever down somebody's dreams. Never do that. So 23 hours later, you see 1 million views. So like I said, it depends on the hook. So if you could keep them mostly through this hook right here, YouTube sees that and they'll keep categorizing and pushing it. So of course you want to get a retention like this. So it tells the algorithm, and I'm going to explain it. So what this is, you see when viewers are like this at the chart, a flat line, that means viewers are still watching, which it tells the algorithm that percentages like this, 100% people rewriting it, people keep watching, got to keep pushing it. It can't flatline it. So yeah, that's what the algorithm will see, and it'll see that. So it'll see the average view duration. It'll look through the average view duration for the audience signal. So if you got a low average view duration, it will stop pushing you. If you got a low CTR, but the thing is what I like about shorts is when you got a good highest average view duration and good APV, it will keep pushing your video. So yeah, so it's about having that good hook. So yeah, so like I said, bro, if you're not doing the thing that got to be done, I don't know what else to say to you, man. So, like I said, we did this multiple times. Just don't copy this strategy, by the way, but I want to show you that anything's possible. So when you first post a video, it can later on start like this. So it starts at 200 views, and like I said, the gurus will never show these type of results, and it goes up to here. So, and it can work its way up to burn it up to 1.8 million views. So yeah, so like I said, The hook right here is what matter. You want to keep them for 30 seconds right here. If you're doing a 19 second short, the minimum right here is keep them for more than 6. Keep them more than 7 right here, and YouTube will start pushing it. So yeah. So like I said, you want to go for engagement. You want to go for more average view duration than your average length of your short. And YouTube's going to see that. If you're just staying longer, we're still going to tell all of them that we got to keep pushing out more. If they can keep their viewers watching longer, we got to reward them for this. We can't let their videos go to waste. So, yeah, YouTube sees that. But, yeah. And what does that is the hooks. So, if you got bad hooks, you will get low views. But you can always learn from your mistakes and turn into a good mistake. But, yeah. So, for this one right here, first 24 hours, I'm going to show y'all again that this video was low. So, yeah. So, I'm going to go to this. You see zero views. I'm going to scroll up and you see first 5 minutes, 100 views. And we did it right there, and it scattered up. So you can see right here it was at 15K views. And after first right here, it took us some amount of time, amount of days to go from it right there. So it passed at 30K view tail. So that's when it started going up like that. But yeah, so you see 84 stayed to watch average views, and you can see the hook was what made them stay on. So yeah, and it was a 33-second video. And you can see they stayed right here for about 4 seconds for about 106 right here. So you see it was still right here for 83 seconds with 17 seconds. 83% of the viewers stand. So what that total algorithm is, it got an average viewership of 0.29. What that total algorithm is, they stayed mostly throughout the whole short itself, mostly throughout the whole short, but not over the length of the short, but mostly through it. So 84 stayed to watch, 15 minutes swiped away, and that put us in viral territory range. But yeah, if you learn from TayReese, bro, you got me on your side. And like I said, having me is, you won't lose. You want to keep winning. You got a person on your side is never lost. Like I lost a few times a few years ago, but now never lose. We turn the laws into fucking W's. And you want to see APV right here. So APV is average percent. So viral territory range is 130. So if you're hitting 130%, you're in viral territory range to get a 1 million view video. So if you hitting that, you're close to going viral, buddy. It ain't luck no more. It's called framework behind it. So it took me years to learn this experience. That's why I'm explaining to some of my nieces. You might see me get low views, whatever. I told them low views and no views. You always come back to improve it. It ain't the niche itself. And I can see if the niche is bad, oversaturated, the lapse of the niche. This whole 2-hour long video is going to be here forever. So I can always come through and we watch my whole video again. And yeah, so it don't hurt to rewatch your video, and it don't hurt to mute your video when you first post it. But yeah, so all them pushes it. So the rare people, so it says 70%. So if you got a 0 to 5 second, yes, 70%. It gives you this whole roadmap to good retention, good APV. So you can see the conflict, build up, payoff. So like I said, I'm gonna be giving you this whole graph. This will be access to y'all, and y'all have it, and it'll be below the video where you can check it out. So yeah, so like I said, if you show me those results 6 months from now, let's say if you got a 1 million view video. So you should have a breakout. It shouldn't take you more than 6 months to get a breakout. Breakouts usually happen within 1 to 4 months, 1 to 3 months, and 1 to 2 months, and depends on your niche. So depends on your niche size, depends on your title size, and yeah. So if you're the first one to post a video and that viewers like, and they most likely stay through it, YouTube is going to keep pushing that. So yeah, so YouTube's going to keep pushing that, and it's going to keep rewarding you for that video. But yeah, but like I said, we recorded this video for about at least 1 hour and 52 minutes, and that was the length. So if you enjoyed this, stay tuned. I'm gonna see y'all in my next video, bro.